Hello, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns and Brown Sugar Talks on Instagram. Oh, yeah. I'm doing the love yourself because y'all be thinking I'm joking. It ain't no way that these people just come, like you just gonna come in the store. I'm gonna tell y'all the story again, because y'all might not hear it on my other program. So, yeah. I'm sorry, podcast. I'm just setting up Instagram. I'm sorry, it's a brief silence. It's a brief silence because I'm setting up the Instagram. The Instagram is being set up. That's the only setting up I would do. I'm not like those others. Okay. It's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns. So, okay, so I got three interesting things to talk about. That's why I'm doing the love yourself because, so, like I always tell people, growing up, it was like we just a multiracial culture in East St. Louis. I mean, it ain't nothing where I ever heard people talk like this. Like I never heard somebody be like, um, don't date this person because of their color or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just like, um, even in the heart of East St. Louis. Like I grew up in the heart of East St. Louis, so we never talked about if somebody dated somebody because they white and all this stuff. And then when you see it on TV, we really not tripping off of it because it ain't nothing we really. It's just like on TV, all they used to do was show like the past stuff, like the stuff about slavery, the stuff about this, that. You see what I'm saying? The stuff about um, abuse and all this stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, or you'll get a chance to see the Christmas Story. Like the Christmas Story was like one of the greatest movies that we used to watch. And then Vatos Locos Forever, whatever that was. We used to watch that one a lot. Crooklyn, my sister, these stories my little sister like. So it be like, well, she the one that's in control of the TV. So she be the one to watch it. You know what I'm saying? To watch this stuff for real. So it'd be like when we get a chance to watch the videotapes, because we watch videotapes. Like we don't stay on cable. We had cable all throughout the house our whole life. Like every TV had cable. So we don't all just watch cable. When I watch stuff like World War II and Vietnam, like I watch like a lot of educational stuff. So I be on like the back channels of cable. Like y'all remember channel 96 or 97? We had that little thing like it was in a row. Like it's this brown thing and you click it for the channels. I would click it all the way down to like the fourth row that don't nobody ever click it to and watch what's on those channels. I even watch on the radio. I even listen to like stories and stuff about like almost like a podcast too. Like so like This American Life, you know, like they got This American Life now, and that's like one of my favorite podcasts. But when I was younger, that's the stuff I listened to. Like I really do like pay attention to what's going on. Not that I had to. It's just like I loved radio. Like I loved um the war stories and all this stuff. Like for a long time, I thought Madonna was Marilyn Monroe. I couldn't fix it because it was like on one of the channels, it was just like stories about Marilyn Monroe, and so then I be thinking that it's Madonna for whatever reason. Like it's like I could separate them in my head because I see Marilyn Monroe and her little history about the president, what's his name, Kennedy, and then I go back up to see MTV, and it's like Madonna's star. So it's like I just always kept them together, but they had to sit me down and explain to me that Madonna is not Marilyn Monroe. It's like you guys are lying. They were lying for the longest time. And I actually just, after I explained it to them, I was like, I really think that these are the same people. And they were like, no, it is not true. Like, I mean, they actually was just, I'm just sitting down there playing with the doll. And it's like, okay. Actually, the blocks. I play with blocks and cards. I like to build stuff. Like, little castles and stuff like that. I like to play with the marbles. We played checkers a lot. I used to get my ass whooped to checkers. I mean, for real. So, anyway, that's it. It's like, and this is all part of loving yourself. You know how I tell you, like, write down who you were when you were little? You see what I'm saying? Like, this is who I was, an architect. I've been an architect since I was 5, maybe 3. Maybe 3, baby. I've been an architect. So it's like, yeah, you just have to pay attention to that. So this is love yourself because. Now, let's talk about what's been happening in my life as time goes on. So, this morning I wake up and I see Rashad Singleton, Rashaad, period, Singeton. Okay, I'm sorry. He on Instagram, so Rashad Singleton. And he keep making these posts about other coaches. And this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. When you are putting up a post that we have never seen before in our lives, like I've never seen this in my life, about somebody Asian that hate black people. I don't care. He does not affect my life. But there was an Indian programmer that lived next to me and got me in his Uber. I think he was fucking with my Ubers, right? He didn't like me. He thought that I should have been a white actress. So he was giving my personality traits to a white woman. Y'all understand? So I'm directly being affected by Indian people. And then comes these black women that want my personality too. They can't live up to it. You can't uphold it. I'm constantly telling these people the same thing. I am being stalked by a fraternity and sorority. And nobody is coming to help me. Not one person. But you can post about some fucking Asian people that we don't fucking know. Not one of them was Will Sharp. Not one of those Asians was Will Sharp. And frankly, I don't think Will Sharp gives a damn. I'm adding an innocent Asian man to this equation. We see every day that there are a group of Asian people that get on the internet and do videos with their best black friend. And you mean to tell me you gonna put the shit on there like the shit is important? You want us to wake up and just gobble this into our DNA. And this is how I want y'all to start thinking before you post. Is this something that it will help my DNA? Will this help my offspring in the future? If it's not going to help your offspring or your DNA, you don't need to post it. Because what you posting is garbage. I'm serious. We had a Vietnamese friend in college. He would come and roll up, what are those things? Egg rolls for us. And put them in the freezer. Cook them all up. I'm talking about y'all, hundreds of them. Like we had like 200 of them. We could eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And when he come over, he gonna fry him some too. He wasn't playing. When my mother was in high school, she worked at the Rice House. The man at the Rice House, the one who gave her, he's still down there at Happy Walk cooking. And got another little pretty girl with them green eyes working her now. Ain't no way. I'm about to wake up now and hate Asian people. It ain't even nothing we need to even care about. I'm serious. You want us to wake up and put that into our DNA. You want me to wake up and put negativity back into my DNA. No. No. Not when it's been pushed out. So you want us to make a ball of hate, which is a demon. And that's what I'm trying to. You make your own demons. This motherfucker wake up every day putting his bullshit online. You making another demon, dude. I'm serious. It's something that we don't know them. You act like they famous or something. Like they write checks. I don't give a fuck. And that's how y'all should be too. I didn't grow up with that in my house, so I don't care. And I'm not Asian. Like I don't even know like what they do. Or did they hire me? They hired me a DTLR. They didn't. So it's not my business. Let them hate whoever they gonna hate. That's it. So now let's get to DTLR. This is why I'm still talking about love yourself, because you see how you gotta love yourself. Because if you don't have love, then hate will enter. And you create a demon for yourself. For now, you